Hello everyone, this is Josh here back with Beyond Fitness, and this is going to be part 2 of the 2-part installment series on refeeds, the first being why you should implement refeeds into one's diet, and this one is going to be on why they are not really beneficial at all and why you shouldn't implement refeeds into your diet. And like I said, I made this 2-part series because I don't like to see things in black and white. I kind of like to have a gray area in there. So this is why I'm going to have one video be advantages, the other be disadvantages. So before I ramble on any longer, I'm going to go ahead and jump into a few reasons on why refeeds aren't necessarily advantageous whenever you're cutting. The first reason pretty much comes down to the hormone called leptin. Now there's a lot of misconceptions about this hormone. A lot of people know that whenever you're dieting for an extended period of time that leptin begins to lower down, so they think that having this refeed with extra carbohydrates that it will rise back up and stay up. Yes, while it does, while your leptin levels do rise, whenever you cut your calories back down the next day, they go right back down. So it really doesn't achieve anything. Secondly, all a refeed day is, it's just one less day that you're in a deficit, which I explained in the first part series that it doesn't really hurt fat loss in a way, but it does add up. I mean, if you don't feel like you need the refeed days, it's not really beneficial. It would be one extra day that you would be in a deficit, so you can think of that as an advantage of not having a refeed day in there each week. Thirdly, is these refeed days can actually end up backfiring. Now hear me out here, because I have had, where I've heard of people that have actually had these experiences, and it has happened to me like once or twice, I believe, when I had a refeed day in there, is what will happen when they throw these extra carbohydrates in there is they just won't be able to control themselves and they won't be able to stop eating. So what happens on these refeed days, they turn from structured refeed days where you bump your calories back up to maintenance to just full on binge days where they'll just eat their whole cabinet and have 700, 800 plus grams of carbohydrates, and they'll just end up overeating and binging. Whereas if they didn't have these refeed days in there, they may not have ended up binging. But this isn't something that'll necessarily happen to everyone, but I have seen it happen to a few people. So that's just another reason on why having refeed days isn't necessarily advantageous, that something like that could happen to you. I'm not saying it is going to happen to you, but I have seen it happen to other people. So that pretty much wraps this one up. It's a very short video. My camera is actually about to die here in the next minute, so hopefully I'm able to close this out. If you enjoyed this video, please like it, subscribe to my Josh Anderson Fitness YouTube channel, like the Beyond Fitness Facebook page, which I'll put the link in the description, and until next time, I will see you guys later.